What's up, guys? So just a really short video today. I see all these YouTubers, that have, been around for a lot longer than I have. And I see videos like what I picked up in a crashing market. And I think, man, I picked up a lot of stuff these past 2 years. And I feel like it's been the right time to. But, I really wish that I would have considered, and I did. There was a time where I moved around a lot of my money from investments, and, I put it into theme decks and booster boxes and single cards and what have you. Um, but the original intent when I moved that money was actually to buy an old sealed booster box as an investing opportunity, as an investment, and just sit on that. And I ended up, it was just too much money that I moved over. And it just, when you have money, you tend to spend it. And that's what I did after I moved it out of an investment account. And looking back, I'm still happy with that decision because I got a lot more different, unique stuff for a lot cheaper than just buying one sealed booster box that would have stressed me out. Wondering what's inside. That would have been tough for me. I just don't have that kind of money. I did recently get a credit card. I've always believed in not having a credit card. I don't like credit cards. I think that it is a way for people to scam themselves out of money because they think they have money that they don't have, and then they end up spending. And in my opinion, a lot of the people that are buying these sealed booster boxes are most likely putting it on their credit card because it's a large purchase, and then paying it off in like monthly installments, a little bit of interest, whatever. But I understand that because I just got one and I was approved immediately. It's in the mail and it has a $16,000 limit. $16,000. I've never had a credit card in my life. Why would they just allow me to have $16,000 for a line of credit? That's crazy. Anyways, guys, I just have this mail. It's Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 31. And all I have is this to show you guys. I'm going to open a Fusion Strike pack as well. Nothing major, but I see videos like right before I'm about to do mine that are like what I bought in this current Pokemon market, and people are just getting the coolest stuff, and I'm just like, I wish I could afford to get something like a booster box or get a couple booster boxes, and I can now. Now that I have a credit card, I can easily buy any of the booster boxes and just put it on a payment plan and just pay it off over time. But I'm scared to do that, and I'll probably avoid doing that. But if I do get a base set unlimited booster box, that is one thing that I may consider putting on a card and just paying off with a little bit of interest over time. But we'll probably stay away from that because I own everything that I have. I have zero debt. I struggle sometimes week to week with certain bills, but I don't have any debt. When I got out of school, I paid off my school debt immediately. When I bought this house, I put a big down payment on this house. But anyways, moving on, I'm just a little bit jealous. I wish I had some of those older booster boxes sealed, but there's only one way to do it, and that is by making a very large purchase. And there's only one way I can see myself doing that. Most expensive thing I've ever bought were my house, my cars, and my watch. Pretty much, I've never thought that I would come to a point where I thought about spending $10,000-$20,000 on a Pokemon card booster box. But it is something I'm seriously considering. But I may start with like the base set. Obviously, that's a strong set to sit on. But there's just so many cool sets out there. I know in one video, the thumbnail, I think it's like Poke Chloe. I just subscribed to her. She has this video, what I got in a crashing market, and there's a legendary collection booster box on there, and I just was like, oh, I wish I could have something that cool. That's so awesome. So awesome for you, Poke Chloe. That's sick. I wish I could get something like that. And you've got you pretty much all the big YouTubers. I don't even have to name them. They're pretty well known, but they all have all these sealed booster boxes. So I want to get into that territory, and eventually filled those acrylic cases with the big sets that I like. You know, you've got Neo Revelation, you've got the Legendary Collection, Jungle Set, Fossil Set, First Editions, and then the base set, First Edition. I have all of those in acrylic display cases, but they really should be sealed products to be in cases like that. But regardless, a lot of it is for display purposes. All of these newer booster boxes are filled, but they're also very cheap to get these days. A lot of the older ones I have, I'm filling up myself. I'm actually filling up one pack at a time, my base set booster box. But y'all have seen that. If you follow the channel, you've seen that. Anyways, let's open this up because we're 5 minutes in. It's just a little something something. So this is from Cardstock Cards. It is a card seller on Mercari, which is where I sell stuff. They're super nice, super friendly. I told them I would get to rating this for them later tonight. And they're like, oh, that's so sweet of you. You know, I have kids too, so I know how it is. But you know what? I'm going to find a little bit of time. I'm going to get this opened up, go over it, review it real quick, and then give them a rating, as well as open another pack right here since I don't have any other content. Here it is, nicely in a bubble wrap, and it has a top loader. It's always a good way to ship these cards. And here we have a Blaziken, a e-reader Blaziken, hollow. It's really a beautiful card. I really like Swampert and Blaziken. Blaziken was probably the Pokemon that I picked for when I got Sapphire or Ruby. Blaziken is just awesome, and it goes so perfectly with this e-reader box. And this seller, Cardstock, happens to have a lot of the cards that are in this e-reader set. So, and they're selling them for like $10, $15. So I got this card for $21. I'm very happy with it. It's a really beautiful card. I'm about to do it justice by putting it into a magnetic slab. And we're gonna see. I got a free top loader there, which is always nice. Yeah, this card looks pretty much immaculate, which is always nice. Looks like it has some surface scratches on it, but for the most part, nothing that I'm actually alarmed about. It's just a really beautiful card. And you know, Swampert, you know, you've got Sceptile, which I'm looking at a holographic Sceptile that they have as well. And a sorry, flicking you off, guys. And a Swampert they have as well to kind of go with this box. I might just start stacking up cards with this box. It is a cool box, and this is definitely a card I would have loved to pull. This probably has to do, you know, somewhat with the fact why I love the new Blaziken out of the newer set, as well as Swampert. Just get these over here. This is out of Darkness Ablaze. This guy's out of Fusion Strike. But yeah, both of these look awesome. That's probably part of the reason I love them so much, is because that's kind of where I left the hobby. And this Blaziken just looks awesome. And I found them for a good bit more on eBay, so with questionable conditions. So I'm starting, sometimes Mercari has a lot better condition cards for the price. $21, $21 including shipping, I think is outstanding. I think it's really good for me to pay that for this card. Wow, and the back is absolutely flawless. I could not be happier with this card, guys. The back of this card is flawless, and maybe it's okay that I just have one card for today. You know, there's not a lot of channels like that, but I'm super happy with this card. It's really beautiful. The hollow is just stunning, and it's in immaculate condition. Let's see. Fire starter, Poke Power. Once during your turn before you attack, you can attach a fire energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. This power can't be used if Blaziken is affected by a special condition. Okay, that's cool. So if you've got multiple, if you're running multiple Blazikens, God, and the hollow on this card is really something special. I wish I could catch it on the camera, but that's okay. Maybe down the road when I get a higher quality camera, I'll be able to do that. Fire Stream does 50 damage. Discard a fire energy attached to Blaziken. If you do, this does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is sick. That is sick. So it does 50, which is a decent chunk for the 3rd generation Pokemon. I mean, it only has 100 HP, so 50 would be half of its own HP if it got hit by an attack with that much. It has a decently high retreat cost. It's 2 energies for the retreat cost, and of course its weakness is water. I normally don't go over those things, the attacks or stats, but it's the only thing that I'm going to be going over. So if I could just show that holo to you guys, it's just amazing. Sure that I can get it on there. There we go. You can just barely see it, but let's see if you can see that sparkle on there. It's really, I'm really happy with this. I'm gonna write them a really stunning review. This card is beautiful. It's definitely, I did not expect to get a card in this kind of condition, and I wish I'd seen this seller sooner. I'm definitely gonna be looking at their other items and trying to grab them and maybe make a deal for a couple cards. Yeah, as I just told you guys, one of which is a Swampert, the other is a holographic Sceptile, one of which that I've never seen. I've seen the artwork for the non-holo Sceptile, but I haven't seen the artwork for the holographic Sceptile that's from Gen 3. Is it from e-reader? I don't know. Man, this box, other than the tape on the back, is in such good condition too. So, yes. So this is a Pro Mold magnetic card holder. This one actually has like the little PSA kind of grooves that hold the card in there, so it doesn't really move around. The first ones I ordered did not, so I don't know if they updated that or what. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in here. I think the centering is really good relative to what I know about these sets, but who knows. Wow, that is a really, really beautiful card. That is really nice in there. So the first card I have, kind of collecting back on this set. Many more to come. Oh. Oh. Just gonna set that down like that. It's really, really a nice condition box for what it is. Okay, now we're gonna open this, and this will also make me a little more aware of cards like this that aren't worth anything now, but just, you know, something as simple as a holo Blaziken. Right now it's not worth anything, but it could pick up value and down the road be worth $100 as a PSA 10. I don't know, that's a stretch. But let's go ahead and open this guy up. And then I can end this video. It's still 13 minutes, so it still didn't end it short. I'm just going to weigh this for our purposes. $22.31. Like 5 of these packs or one of those cards, you know, in pretty decent shape. I think I'd rather get that card over and over again. But who knows? We'll see what we get in here. Alright, we didn't get anything. It's a white code card, so it is what it is. I have a ton of reverse holos from these newer sets, like just way too many. Simisear, Trainer, Lanoon, Shelder, Caterpie, Drillbur, Shanks, Bunnery. Oh wow, cool. This reverse Snorlax. He's really nice. I actually really like this reverse Snorlax. I'll give it to him. This is a cool reverse card. And then I have never seen this one actually, Levani. I've never seen this artwork in particular. Anyways, guys, we just got that card ordered in. It looks great. It's a success. Thank you, Cardstock. If you end up subscribing and watch this, I appreciate you. I'm very happy. Then we got this awesome Snorlax rare reverse. Gotta love Snorlax. And the old Snorlax really has picked up a lot of value. Who knows? Maybe Snorlax could pick up value with the newer sets. Different reasons, but anyways, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment if you feel like interacting. Let me know what you think of the e-reader set. I think the e-reader set, at first I didn't really care too much. I was really laser focused on the real vintage cards. But now the e-reader set is you know, it's an itch. It's an itch that I gotta scratch. So I'll definitely be looking to finish an e-reader collection. Maybe not the master set by any means for any of these sets, but there's cards in every set that I find interesting and cool that I'm gonna be going after. But peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.